is Mind Over Number, and I am Karanda, spiritual coach, intuitive, numerologist, amongst other things. But that is my area of expertise. And I am about to do a Life Path 6 reading. If you don't know how to calculate your Life Path number, just add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. This is the calculation I use to find your tarot and astrological correspondence when I'm looking at your full numerology chart. So if you ever want a full reading from me where I look at your core numerology numbers as well as your karmic numbers, maturity numbers, ages 0 through 81, and give you a whole map of that, my information can be found in the description box below the video. Before I get started here, I always want to give thanks to my divine mother, father, God. They help me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So any negatively oriented beings or entities, not so rely is good. Okay, you got to go. You got to go. Just like that. All in the name of the one infinite creator. Now your life path is what you came here to learn this lifetime. It's also important when it comes to your choices in career. Life Path 6 is known as the caregiver, as you have a very healing, giving, caring energy. So careers that you could be found in are related to teaching, community service, social work, healthcare, education, just anything in the arts or creative fields, things that allow you to be of service to others. Your struggles, though, could be being a bit too responsible, as 6s can take on a lot for others and have a difficulty saying no to people. They struggle with perfectionism, having to have things look and be a certain way, because 6 is an energy of balance and harmony. They can face some issues with also being critical of themselves and others. The strengths of 6 lie in their ability to be responsible, and they take on a supportive role to their environment and those around them because they strive for balance and peace in their surroundings. So they enjoy helping others and making a positive impact. That is the life path of 6. So I'm ready. So let's get set and let's go with the energy of this reading. Okay, 6. We are in 11 energy for this reading. The 11th month, or the 11th day of any month, could be significant. The second month, or the second day of any month, can also be significant, as 11 brings down to a 2 energy. 2 is the energy of partnerships, relationships, balancing yourself. With the 11 energy, it is a master number, which is about 2 independent things being balanced within themselves in order to come together and move forward and be and take and being inspirational and taking inspired action in order to uplift others. That is the energy of 11. It's also about truth, enlightenment, clarity. I'm going to get 11 cubes out of my Zodiac bag here to help give you confirmation for this reading. Okay? Always take what resonates with you. Leave what does not. Don't make anything fit, as this is a general collective message. Okay, I don't know your situation, but you do. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, that's how we're gonna have that. for right now 6. We have a few zodiac signs coming out here. We have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Virgo. So these could be your signs or the signs of someone you are dealing with. Someone could also be a Taurus, Gemini cusp baby, as that energy is here. You could also be born on the cusp of Libra, Scorpio season, Scorpio, Sagittarius season as well. We also have Virgo, Leo cusp energy out here. And Libra, Virgo cusp energy. So that could be significant. We have the elements of earth and water, along with crab. So this could be about some form of partnership or commitment, or our career or our finances, where we're feeling a bit emotional and our feels, being guided by our intuition to leave behind a situation that is no longer serving us, a place that we once called home, or we could have perhaps outgrown our environment and are needing to just let it go and move forward to find something that is more fitting for us. As crab energy is all about being able to let go and move forward and not letting anything stop you, as crabs move in one direction, right? Back and forth, back and forth. There's no in between. And as they move in that direction, they have no problems, letting go of a shell, letting go of a pebble or a rock, whatever it is. They understand that it is no longer fitting for who they are becoming. So that is crab energy. Let's see here. All right. Just know that time itself. Time is an illusion. Okay. It doesn't really happen the way we think it does. You see, the past is really a bunch of memories. And the future is determined by what you do right now. So this message could resonate at any point in time and space, just whenever you get the message. So let's see. Who is this message for right now? What's going on with my sixes right now? Someone is in their thoughts, thinking deep thoughts. The 16th of any month could be significant. The 7th day of any month can be significant. The 7th month could also be significant. The ages 16 or 7 could also be significant. 16 is a 7 energy, and 7 is about introspection, going within in order to find some sort of truth, seeking some form of information or clarity on a subject. The 6 working with the 1 is about harmony, balance, domestication, and equal give and take. The 1 is about moving forward, taking charge, independence, new beginnings. That is 16 energy. So we are thinking perhaps of how to balance ourselves to move forward. Or we're just deep in our thoughts, trying to come up with an idea on how to plan something out. I don't know. But we'll see what the message is regarding what are we deep in our thoughts about, okay? Whatever it is that you got on your mind right now that requires me to give you this message. Okay, so what is in our present space? We have the Two of Cups reverse. What led up to this Two of Cups reverse? So, a Tower. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. One card for the future space. We have a King of Swords. Okay. What are we focused on? Oh, too much. Too much. One card at a time. Okay, one card for love. We have a Ten of Pentacles. The underlying energy here. We have the Chariot reversed. And what is crossing all this energy? The Emperor. Now, what are we feeling about all this? What are we feeling about this situation? 6. An Ace of Wands. Now, our hopes or fears, not our hopes or fears. Outside influences. We have a High Priestess. Now, what are our hopes or fears? The hopes or fears regarding this situation. We have a Queen of Swords flipping out there. And the outcome. Oh, my goodness. Eight of Cups reversed. Oh, you are so much in your head, 6. And the shadow energy here is justice. Okay. This could talk about a legal situation. Doesn't have to be. Justice is a Libra energy as well. You could be a Libra or dealing with a Libra. Justice is all about balancing some form of truth. Something that was done wrong in the past needs to be righted in the present. In order to have a balanced future. Now, justice can also talk about just clear-cut honesty. This talks about life lessons. This is major arcana energy. So we could have gone through an experience that taught us something, and now we're needing to express ourselves after learning and growing from that experience. Take that as it resonates. But we got a few major arcana out here. So some big shifts, big changes are going on right now in our energy 6. We have the Tower, which is Mars energy. So your Mars placement could be significant for you at this time. when we are in our Mars energy, that is the energy we embody when we are feeling upset, when we are feeling attacked, when we're feeling angry, when we need to get more into our masculine energy, which is all about taking charge, taking action. You know, you could be a male or female, because masculine just simply means the dominating energy, and feminine is the receiving energy, and everybody has masculine and feminine energy within them. So when Mars is afoot, this is us needing to take some form of action in order to defend ourselves and stand for, you know, our work in a way, or what it is that we feel passionate about, or what we desire. We have the Emperor out here, that is Aries energy. We have the Chariot, that is Cancer energy. We have the High Priestess, and that is Moon energy. So your moon placement could also be significant at this time. The moon, when it comes to your astrological chart, is about how you handle emotions and how you process feelings. So with this energy, I feel like there's a need to take charge on how we're feeling in some sense, or we're feeling like we need to defend how we feel in a healthy way, of course. We have a Ten of Pentacles out here. This could have something to do with family or some sort of large amount of wealth. Take that as it resonates. We have a King and Queen of Swords out here, which is a match of some kind. This could be the King and Queen of Swords could also be a divorced couple. So take that as it resonates. The King of Swords is a masculine air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords could be a feminine air sign energy as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. That is the energy out here. So as I look and feel into this space, we are in our head, in our thoughts, about some form of split or separation when it came to a partnership. The Two of Cups represents soulmate energy, and your soulmates are anyone who you form some kind of emotional bond with. These could be friends, family, co-workers, people who you meet and, you know, instantly get along with. You know, those are people who are part of your soul tribe, right? And in the past, there was this sudden event that occurred here, which caused a tower. Towers always happen whenever we are resisting some form of change or progress. And so there's a lightning bolt of sorts from the divine, from the universe, that causes anything not built on a solid foundation to come down. If we are not balanced in our conscious and our subconscious mind, boom, okay, everything is just going to instantly calm down. Any sort of false beliefs, any sort of structures, anything that we were doing that we thought was true turns out to be false. You know, that's the tower. That is tower energy. It is destruction and chaos, because some sort of choice was made to not be balanced, to not be in order, to, you know, go against what our intuition, our soul, the universe was guiding us to do. And then a so-called event or unexpected moment, or we could have gotten some epiphany about a situation that we thought was stable, it just came crashing down. And in our present energy, we're now thinking about that separation, that loss, that disconnect, the miscommunication, perhaps, with the Two of Cups being reversed. This is about an imbalance, right? This is about some sort of disharmony when it comes to our emotions, which causes a breakup, which causes a split, which causes people to, be in their feelings and not being able to trust people. And so the struggle right now is the Emperor. And the Emperor is someone who embodies all the masculine energies of the tarot, right? They are someone who is able to speak clearly their truth. They are very emotionally balanced and stable. They can express themselves without cutting other people down. They are also stable physically as well as monetarily. They are able to take action when need be. And they are guided and able to embody all the elements when the time calls for it. The Emperor could also be a boss or a manager. They could also be a father or father figure, someone with some form of power or authority. So this could be an obstacle for us right now. If this isn't you or another person, or if this isn't you, this could be another person. So the struggle right now is this Emperor energy for us. And this could have something to do with family, as we have this Ten of Pentacles out here. Ten of Pentacles is about long-term success, long-term stability. This is about, building up a stable foundation amongst generations in order to be successful. This is also about being developed on the physical plane and completing some sort of cycle when it comes to that. And so we could have gotten some sort of realization about an imbalance when it comes to a partnership, or about, why a situation occurred with an emperor, with a father figure, or someone with a higher role in a family dynamic. Take that as it resonates. But in the underlying energy here, we have the Chariot reverse. And so this is the Emperor not being the Emperor. As it's the Emperor who drives the chariot. With it being reversed, it's hesitating on moving something forward. This is uncontrollable reaction to our environment, not feeling balanced and stable when it comes to our conscious and our subconscious minds, what we feel versus what we do. This is being a bit forceful or confused on how to move something forward as well. Now, because of this imbalance and struggle with how we take action, this is resulting in a King of Swords energy. And the King of Swords is someone who is not very emotional. They are very truthful, though. They are very to the point. They don't BS around. They can be a bit cold and calculated when it comes to their communication, but they are very disciplined and structured and precise with their communication. So this could be your energy or someone else. But this is us speaking and saying the truth. And seeing the truth. And being more disciplined when it comes to our communication. As a result of this imbalance and tower moment that occurred here in the past, and how we're ultimately feeling about this whole situation is a Ace of Wands energy. And this is all about passion, fiery new starts. This is about, taking action on what it is that we desire and feel moving forward. We're building up some sort of excitement about being able to speak this truth, but we have an Eight of Cups reverse in the outcome. And this is that I know I need to leave behind something, but I don't want to leave it behind yet. Should I go? Should I not go? Am I stable enough to go? What about all these choices and options that I have in the past? The Eight of Cups reverse is all about being afraid of the future. This is being stuck and stagnant on purpose instead of just surrendering and letting go of all these illusions and cups. By now that, okay, all these things that you had weren't bringing you true fulfillment, but because we're not tapped into our emotions, right? We have this King of Swords out here. This is someone who has no problem speaking, but they have a problem verbalizing their emotions, right? They also have issues with taking action, right? Doing what it is they say they will do. They can also struggle with commitment as well, right? Staying grounded, being reliable. So we want a new opportunity here, but there's still a hesitation to let go, and this could be about a lack of, self-esteem or self-assurance that has something to do with a High Priestess energy. Now this could be you or another person. The High Priestess is moon energy, which is all about our emotions, how we feel. The High Priestess itself is a card about an individual who is very intuitive, right? They get information from the universe, from Source, from God, and they translate that information, right, into the physical world. So what's affecting whether or not we let go of a situation is the ability to learn and grow and use our intuition and being led by our feelings and our emotions instead of our passions or our wand. The Ace of Wands is also sexual energy, right? In our hopes or fears, we have a Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is the match to the King of Swords, okay? This is the feminine version of the King of Swords. So this is also someone who is very precise and truthful and intellectual and very knowledgeable on things. And they don't, take any BS from people either. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very independent as well. They're very secure with themselves and have been through a lot of things in order to be able to speak and say their truth. The King of Swords is more militant in their actions, where the Queen of Swords is already expecting someone to come towards her seeking the truth. And so they always have that hand or arm open, ready for, whatever is to come towards them. Now I'm being called to look at these cards. You see, with the King of Swords, he's blindfolded. He has this sword stabbed right through his chest, through his heart. Okay, he's kind of cold, but he's bleeding. Now he could pull that sword out at any time and heal, right? And unbind himself to see that beautiful rainbow behind him, if he chooses to do so. The Queen of Swords is also blinded, as well, as she is being attacked by dragons on all sides, and so she has to have these two swords ready to anticipate the fight. So there's a need to let go of any fears or doubts and lead with a cup, okay? Because there's not really any cups out here. The only cups we have are in reverse, meaning they've been poured out, they've been spilt. Okay, you can never put anything back into a cup once it's let out here. And so I think we're focused more on the cups that were spilt. Although we're feeling passionate enough to speak some form of truth, there's a block when it comes to our emotions, right? How we're feeling, how we're going to express how we're feeling. And in the underlying energy, we have this chariot reverse. And so we're trying to control our feelings. And you can't control your feelings because your feelings are how your soul speaks. That is our intuition. And so whenever we are feeling something, that's our soul trying to tell us something. But it's up to, our other bodies. We have a mental body, we have a physical body, we have emotional body, we have our spiritual body. And things manifest in the spiritual before they even come into our physical space. And so the high priestess here is someone who is able to interpret the spiritual and take it through those other two planes, the emotional and mental, in order to view it in the physical. And so they act as a channel of information, right? They're not able to, of course, see everything. Half of this book is hidden. In the traditional tarot, it's a scroll or whatever. But they have enough insight and clarity to be guided by the divine. So there's a lot of needing to simply let go and allow what we already know to be true intuitively, and being able to express that without feeling like we need to hold back or hesitate due to some preconceived outcome of a future that may or may not happen because we're not doing nothing in the present moment. And the Eight of Cups reverse being the outcome, this is about, being afraid of change, truly leaving behind situations that no longer serve us, things that we know aren't making us happy, but we're sticking with it because we're comfortable in it. But true growth doesn't happen in our comfort zone. Okay? Oh, messages out here for you right now, 6. Oh, well. Extra came out here for you. So. We got... okay. Some issues going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or F and quit. All right, so there's a need to reflect on what it is that you already know to be true. If this is related to work and we're having an issue with the manager and we're trying to come up with a new idea on how to come up with some money, it may not be found in our current workspace, right? And you don't ever want to leave a job without having one, of course, so that can result in, hesitating. But if we don't put out to the universe, hey, we're looking for something better, then the universe is like, okay, you like being where you're at then. So there isn't going to be a new opportunity, a new start, a new offer coming through to you because you're putting out in the universe that I actually prefer it here because I want to keep myself stuck in a situation that is not serving me. So there's a need to make some better choices. If you hate being where you are, okay, if you're PO'd at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Whatever the circumstance, whatever the situation, whatever the environment, you always have a choice. So whether you are going to work, or whether you're going home, or whether you're going to the store, or whether you're going to an event, or whether you're going to the park, or whether you're going to a party or something, if you don't like being there, well, you're the one who brought yourself there. You made the conscious choice and action to bring yourself to these destinations. And then when you go there and then feel restless and empty and anxious and ultimately you hate being in the place, well, then stop taking yourself to that place. Make some better choices. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your arse and buy your own drink, okay? And so when we're feeling unfulfilled in certain areas of our life, when we're not balanced in our masculine energy, we can then seek that energy in other people and other places because we're being hard on ourselves. We're putting out these expectations. We are feeding our esteem with other people when it's called self-esteem. So we don't need to go out seeking other people to buy us a drink, right? We can buy our own drink. We can be independent within ourselves. We don't need other people, places, or things to make us feel happy because you are always the best thing to ever happen to you. So there's a need to let go. Time to let go. Okay, move on from whatever the situation that is making you feel less than what you know you are. I am card for your 6. See, we got I am open out here. What did I just say? All right. We have a 14-5 energy out here. So the 5th month could be significant. The 5th day of any month. The 14th day of any month. The age 5 or 14 could also be significant. If I am open, vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. When I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I'm speaking my truth. I am open. You see King of Swords? There's a problem with the King of Swords. They don't know how to express their emotions. And a lot of people don't because they get taught that having feelings is a feminine thing when everybody is both masculine and feminine energy, okay? If you weren't, then you would have came in this world through the ways of a seahorse. Okay, everyone has an X and a Y chromosome. But we all started off as female, right? Until 3 months into gestation, when the body manifests into a male form. But either way, we all have masculine and feminine energy, right? You need a woman to produce a man, just like you need a man to produce a woman. Okay, both are needed. And sometimes men, more than women, are told not to express themselves emotionally. And then what happens? They get blocked off. They become controlling. They pretend they don't have a soul. It's really crazy. Now, whenever you notice that you are being open and vulnerable, right, expressing how you feel, that's when you attract things to you that are meant for you because you are being yourself. You are being authentically you. You are being truthful to your soul and your soul's path. And when you are being open and attracting, you are being in that receiving feminine energy, whether you are a female or male. And this is what attracts things that are beneficial to your highest purpose. And so when you lean into those feelings, you are then honoring your truth. You are then being your most authentic self. And you are able to communicate your feelings in a loving way without having to control or feel like you are needing to prove yourself to anybody or anything, because you are simply being you. You are being open, right? I'm open. That is the message for you right now, 6. Okay. If any of that resonated with you, wonderful. Okay. If it did not, I apologize. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.